You have probably heard the term toxic relationship thrown around at least once in your life, perhaps when your friend spoke about her ex-boyfriend, or when reading a movie review like 365 DNI. However, it's difficult to fully understand what a toxic relationship is. Toxic relationships are usually characterized by someone asserting power over another, and by someone questioning their value or self-worth. As all relationships are subjective, there is no perfect or complete definition. The tricky part, though, is that toxic relationships can be extremely hard to navigate, since many times, you don't even know you're living in a toxic relationship. This is what it means to have relationship blinders on. When feelings and emotions are involved, you may not be aware of the toxicity. You might learn things about your relationship from your friends or family that you hadn't noticed yourself. Here are 7 things that may show you that you are in a toxic relationship. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more content. With no further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Gaslighting occurs when your partner expresses their feelings or devalues them when you express them. For example, have you ever heard someone say, "You're being so sensitive right now," after you expressed an issue to them? Number 2. Your partner blames you for a problem they caused. It is called scapegoating and occurs when a person tries to blame someone else for his or her problems, leaving them to feel shame and guilt when they weren't the cause of the problem. Does your significant other ever blame you when they cheat on you? Number 3. You are cut off from your friends, family, and plans. When you are in a toxic relationship, many times the other person, who is toxic, will attempt to isolate you as a means of gaining control over you. It is possible, for instance, to tell your partner that you have plans Thursday night, but they reply, "Oh, no, I was going to make you a special dinner that night," and this happens repeatedly until it seems intentional. Number 4. It is a well-known fact that they play the victim card. If we tell our significant other how we feel about something, they find a way to make it about them, or become the victim despite our efforts to be aware of our feelings. A person who is only concerned with his or her own feelings makes it impossible to create balance in a relationship. Number 5. Perhaps you're feeling more stressed, worried, or even sick. When we are faced with toxic relationships, our bodies go into fight or flight mode, which in turn leads to stress and exhaustion. Perhaps that explains the headaches. Number 6. Nightmares plague you. It is because your psyche is as intelligent as hell. Dreams often involving your significant other may be a sign that you may be in a relationship that isn't healthy. Perhaps your body is trying to convey something to you that you are not aware of. Number 7. There are things that you hide from your family and friends. In the past, if you've told someone a story about your spouse and purposefully left out a key detail in order to make them appear better than they are, this could be a serious issue. If you are too ashamed to discuss things that are done or said to you in a toxic relationship, that could be an indication of an unhealthy relationship. And that was all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one.